Hey, good morning. Uh, I've done many tests to make sure that this doesn't come out horribly. Yeah, I'm making sure the audio is coming through the headphones, which it should be. If it's not, I'd be very sad. Um, this is just gonna be a video going over my video game haul for the last, I guess, like 7 months, or whatever, however long I was living in my car. Um, yeah, we can just go over my video game haul that I've had so far. Oh, okay. Oh, I should be in time. I got this at like a pawn shop type deal. They had like GameCube games and all types of stuff for pretty cheap, but yeah. So I got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I got Ratchet and Clank. It's like 50-50 whether they have manuals and stuff. I guess it's complete. Harry Potter Goblet of Fire PS2. Avatar PS2. Juiced PS2. Bully 360 edition. Mortal Kombat versus DCU. GoldenEye for the Wii. Oh, this is like a weird one. Uh, Test Drive for PS2. I was more into Test Drive Unlimited, but yeah. Okay. Polar Express. Deathly Hallows Part 1, PS3. Final Fantasy X2. There we go. This is not what it seems. This is one of the ones where it's like, oh, no way. Because as soon as I seen it, I started geeking out. I was like, oh my god, Super Mario Sunshine for GameCube. No, it's it could be worse. It's Super Monkey Ball. It's actually not bad at all. I never played any of them, but Infamous. I actually love the Infamous series. I thought Prototype was a little bit better after Infamous. After, it kind of just became stale. This one says not for resale. I don't know why. I just noticed that when I was looking at it. Prisoner of Azkaban PS2. I'll know when I get to the games that I haven't bought recently because it'll just be hard copies of most of the Sims 2 expansions. So I seen this. The whole case was just weird to me, and I looked it up. I guess it's like an RPG. I don't know. It's no manual. Jack Jack 3 PS2. This I think I have. I think I just bought it because I was like, well, I could probably make $10 on it. Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith. I got Naruto. Never played any of the Naruto games. Well, no, I played one Naruto game. Maybe it was for the GameCube or something. It's kind of more like an adventure, like RPG style thing. Uh, Freestyle, PS2. SpongeBob, the masterpiece, Battle for Bikini Bottom. Another reason I bought some of these is because some of them were like, you know, they had the thing on them, like it barely used it all. I have a problem, which again is why it's better if I don't leave the house. I mean, all these things are worth more than I paid for them because I think I paid like maybe $4 for some of them, but most of them are gonna be 2 to 3. But at the same time, like, yeah, I just shouldn't go out because then I buy things. I can't grab what I need. SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. for GameCube. Forgot about that one. It's a good pickup. Uh, Black Ops for 360. Again, I have an Xbox One, so I'm always thinking about the idea of like I don't know. There's no internet for some reason, and the only thing you have is a console. Which again, I have no internet now, so I could play a lot of these anything on Xbox I could play. Um, because I have the emulation for it, and then I've got Wii U, and stuff like that. I don't have a GameCube. I have a bunch of the Nintendo mini consoles and stuff too. This this I got because it was just like, oh dude, it's such a meme, and I assume it has single player. Almost all the Call of Duty games have single player. Little Big Planet 2. Yeah, I liked Little Big Planet. It's a good game. This I seen, thought it was weird. It's $2 for an Xbox One game. No manual. Uh, this has Call of Duty Road to Victory, and then it also had Secret Agent Clank in it as well for PSP. I have a couple of PSPs. One of them had a screen protector on it, and because I'm stupid, I was like, I just want to peel this off and get this off, and I basically ruined it. Uh, yeah. So I only have one functional PSP, which I think is my PSP. The other one, the screen needs to be like replaced or something because it's driving me insane. The last time I was looking at it, imagine buying something and then 10 minutes into buying it, completely destroying it because you were like it was a slight spot where it was peeling up. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna rip it off, and then I just got plastic gunk everywhere, and then I got like water under the screen, and it just started to drive me insane. Yeah. I'd like to do like a white one at some point. I don't need any of this stuff, but I'm a collector and I have nothing better to do with my time. So we got World at War. I bought that just for zombies essentially. Just kind of nostalgic about it. Um, 2K Deluxe Edition. I haven't played wrestling games in years. I got these at the Amish thrift store, so they were all $1.50. So of course I bought them. Never played a farming simulator game, but again, it's like and I do have a PS4. It worked. The last time I used it in like 2018, or well, I guess the last time I used it would be at my apartment or at my house, which would have been 2017, 2016, 2017. Watch Dogs 2. Again, I think it was $1.50 because it was the Amish thrift store for those games. These are kind of a big hit. There's a Salvation Army in Fairlawn, Ohio. I used to live at a motel in Bath, Ohio, and I also worked at like a Goodwill in Medina, and so I started going there a lot. And you can find insane things. Like they have it. It's the best Salvation Army I've been to, like point blank period. And this is just something I found as I rolled in the other day. This was the only game that I was like, I don't know if I even want to buy. So this game I left. I left with the guy, and then I came back later, and I'm like, you know what, dude? The cheapest I can find is $15 online, and it's just gonna go up. So anytime you can find Wii U, GameCube games, like it's almost always a hit. Uh, it was weird because this was $12.99, but then like Super Mario 3D World for Wii U was $8, and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U was also $8. So you can see why I left what is it? Super Mario Brothers Wii. You can see why I left New Super Mario Brothers Wii on the shelf because every other game was $7.99, and these are like bangers, straight bangers. But then the other one was $12.99. I'm just like, no, dude, screw it. I already have this technically. One of the Wii, well, not one, but my Wii U that I bought from Goodwill for $50 has this is the only game that it has on it, which is kind of cool because I hadn't actually played Mario Kart. Um, yeah, that's just my video game pickups that I've had for I guess the last 7 or 8 months. You know, yeah. If anyone's seen anything cool or found anything cool themselves at their thrift stores recently, let me know. I GameCube games are big hitters for me. Like that's the thing that I would love to find the most because it's kind of like the rarest like GameCube games, things like that. Like when I used to work at Goodwill, there was one time where like I started salivating when I like see something insane. I'm like, oh my God, I just start like freaking out. And I used to hang clothes, and a bunch of SNES games came in their cardboard boxes. And I was geeking out, dude. One of them was $2,300, one of them was $1,700, and I was just like, ah, I worked there at the Goodwill. That was something that I definitely could have just priced and put out for myself, but at the time I was kind of trying to be more reserved. But yeah, as you can see, let's see. Um, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't very reserved when I checked myself out at the Goodwill with these in my cart, so I might as well have gotten the SNES games. Yeah, I just love to collect, man. Yeah, hope everyone's a good day. This was kind of just like an impromptu. I wanted to document my video games for the year that I've made so far. This might be all the hunting I do because I don't really intend to hit the thrift stores too much for the next year or two. I kind of need to like focus up. But yeah, but that was a good day. See you guys.